Can you imagine knowing ahead of time that if you started a project on a certain day, that it would work out well and finish well? Or perhaps you'd like to know the opposite, that if you started a project on a certain day, that it would fail or not come together. That could be more important to you, so you could avoid those days. I'm Madeline Gerwick, the founder of Polaris Business Guides. I'm a certified business, economic, and personal astrologer. Today I want to talk to you about the concept of the final result. Essentially, you can know ahead of time whether a project will end well, meeting your expectations, end disappointingly by not meeting your expectations, fail, or just not come together at all. All of that is available to you through astrology. Now, how can you know whether a day will end well or a project will end well? And by that I mean a project such as buying a new important item. Perhaps it's a suit or a car or a house or something important to you. Or signing an important contract, or starting a new project, or introducing a book, or introducing a new product or service, or starting a business. That's a very big deal. Now, basically, when the moon enters any sign, it looks ahead and it's going to see that there are certain planets that it's going to talk to. And by talk to, I mean that it's going to make certain geometric aspects, such as 90 degrees or 180 degrees or 120 degrees. It's going to make these certain geometric aspects to other planets while it's in that sign. And some of those conversations that it's going to have with other planets are going to be good conversations, positive, and other ones are going to be quite challenging. So if the last aspect, the last conversation that the moon has in that sign is positive, then you're going to have a good final result for that project, whatever it is. And if the last conversation is one that's challenging, your results are not going to be what you were expecting. So it pays to know what the final result is before you start. Now, sometimes a project fails completely, and in that case, you have a situation where the moon had already finished talking to all the planets that it was going to have a conversation with while it's in that sign. And so nothing is happening. There's no energy to move forward. Nothing is going to come of it. And so during that time, if you try and start something, your project is going to fail. Another possibility is that you could have a situation where the project doesn't come together. You expect things to happen, but they don't occur. Now, in that situation, a planet may be changing direction, going from forward to backwards, backwards to forward, or the planet may be moving into the next sign before the moon comes and has that conversation with it. So in either case, it looks like something's going to happen and it doesn't. So of all those possibilities, why would the moon itself have any any impact on what we're doing down here? And I think Carl Jung said it the best. He was a relatively famous psychologist, and by the way, he also used astrology and was quite good at it. Carl Jung said that the universe is synchronous, and by that he means, or meant, that the universe had the same energies that were overhead, that were being represented by the planets overhead, that those energies were occurring here on Earth at exactly the same time. So we always were in synchronous activity with whatever energies the universe was putting out. So how can you know what the final result is? Of course, you have to have an astrological calendar. And if you're not so skilled at reading astrological symbols, then the Good Timing Guide will give you a color-coded calendar. And if you can read a stop light, you can read the Good Timing Guide. Of course, green is a good final result, yellow is a challenging or disappointing final result, red is nothing's going to come of it, and orange means something is falling out. And you can look at the Today's Guide on our website. It'll only show you today, but that's a good start. And that is at polarisbusinessguides.com, and that link is below. And I'll be back in 2 weeks to talk to you about more good timing possibilities. And in the meantime, if you want to look ahead, you can purchase the Good Timing Guide. And I think that the more we know about what time it really is, the more successful we can be. And I hope you will take advantage of that success. Thank you for watching, and check out our YouTube channel. You can sign up below. Thank you.